We're back at Ringside Fest, back with Daniel Bryan. Daniel, what's the haps?
I'm trying to stand very upright, so I'm taller than you, but it's
me,
not. Yeah, that's the TV secret. That's the TV secret right there.
You getting this?
Yeah.
This way you look like a superstar.
And if I stepped closer to the camera, then it's like, I know all the tricks, but I don't ever use them on TV.
So this is really uncomfortable to actually organically talk like this. Are you happy with? Do you wish you were a bigger guy, or do you like that you're the first small guy to do this?
Well, I'm not the first small guy to do this. I mean, Rey Mysterio is smaller than me, and he was extremely successful. But I'm happy with my size. And you know when I'm really happy is when I'm on those long flights and I see like Kane, yeah. And even if he's in business class overseas and they have those beds that lie down flat, I am more comfortable in economy than Kane is in business class. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
You still fly economy?
Here or there. So
yeah.
like it's sometimes I have so many miles I get upgraded a lot, yeah. But sometimes I still fly coach.
Because
so.
like you're finally like you're cemented in the main event scene now. You're the guy right now anyway. And I would think that you're making some real money now and you're doing well. But I just heard in your last interview you have a tiny house now and you're flying.
No. I want a tiny house. Right now I live in an apartment, and so I live in a small apartment.
The tiny house is something you're working towards.
Yeah, I'm working towards the tiny house. I would like a house that's under 500 square feet, and I want to build it myself.
Why?
Okay, so this is a long idea, but it's just, okay, everything in the United States is oversized, and we've gotten to the point where everybody wants something bigger than what they had before. The idea of like, oh, I'm always upsizing, but we don't need it, and it's not economically viable, it's not ecologically viable. Like, we'd all be better off if we lived in smaller houses. So
that's why I wear tight pants.
Yeah.
There's no reason for the extra fabric.
Right. Yeah, there's no reason for the extra fabric.
I have skinny legs. It is what it is.
You're saving cotton.
Exactly. Now that you're in the main event and John Cena's off TV, so this is obviously a big opportunity for you. Are you the type of guy that's now paying attention to TV ratings and looking at quarter hours and saying, oh, I got to do better than last week to get the points up? And
no, not really. I mean, I pay attention to that stuff, but I've always paid attention to that stuff, and I don't pay attention any more to it than normal. Because really, the only thing you can do is go out there and do your best. And whether people are watching it or whether they're not watching it, you always hope that like, oh, I hope people are going to love this, but I can't make people's minds for them. So.
Do you like the storyline that you've been in, or is it frustrating to be the top guy without actually holding the championship?
I've enjoyed actually getting the opportunity to be the top guy because it hasn't, like, I never thought that they'd give me that kind of opportunity, and especially with John around, you know. Yeah. So even CM Punk, he was champion for 400+ days. He only main evented pay-per-views when he was wrestling John Cena.
Right.
So this is an incredible opportunity for me to main event. I main evented SummerSlam, Night of Champions, Battleground, and now Hell in a Cell. So that's 4 in a row. So I'm pretty pleased.
And you're better than CM Punk, I guess that means, right?
Not necessarily, but
who besides? Don't say CM Punk because that's what everybody thinks you're going to say. Who is your favorite opponent to work with in WWE?
Okay, besides CM Punk,
yeah.
I've loved wrestling Sheamus. Sheamus and I, because we go out there, we beat the crap out of each other. There's some people in WWE aren't real fans of the physical style. But I've loved wrestling Sheamus, and I've loved wrestling William Regal, and I've loved wrestling The Shield. I mean, those guys, especially Seth Rollins, I've been wrestling him for years, so it's been great.
You like it to hurt.
Yeah. So I've enjoyed wrestling him and being able to do some of the stuff we've done on the indies on TV. So.
Well, listen, you got a pay-per-view to get to. Hell in a Cell is tomorrow night. Like, do you like having to do a signing and then having to do a pay-per-view the next night? Do you process any of it, or is it all a blur?
Oh, it doesn't. This doesn't even faze me. Are you kidding me? I was able to get up at 8:15 this morning as opposed to my media day in Miami yesterday where I had to get up at 5:30. So I got to sleep.
This is the day off.
Yeah, I got to sleep in, and I got an easy flight from here to Miami compared to the West Coast flights that I usually get. So yeah, it's easy.
Awesome. Good luck, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.